Hey everybody, welcome to Practical Productivity, the place where you're going to get practical tips to help you be productive, to make compound changes and increase little by little, and over time you're going to see massive results. Today is Monday Motivation, and our topic for today, okay, I want to motivate you, I want to encourage you for the rest of your week. I want to encourage you and challenge you to develop a bias for action. A bias for action. What does that mean? Well, the word bias means that you are leaning in a certain direction. You are inclined to certain thoughts or actions or things. To have a bias for action means that you lean in the direction of acting more often than you lean in the direction of inaction. I believe with all my heart that we need to act a lot more than we do. Many times we are very passive. Many times we are inactive. Many times we sit on the sidelines when we should be in the game. And I want to encourage you today and challenge you and give you this motivation, Monday motivation, and say to you, what are you waiting for? Start moving. Start going. Go for it. Have a bias for action. Don't sit around and wait for the perfect time to get started. Don't sit around and wait for the situations to change. You know, COVID is still a very big reality right now. Of the time of recording this, if you're watching it after I post it. But, you can't sit around and wait for the whole situation to change. And in your life, there might be negative situations and negative relationships, negative financial situations that you're just hoping will clear up or get better, and then you'll start this thing, and then you'll do this thing, or then you'll act. And I'm telling you today, get a bias for action. You need to just start moving. You need to start going. Have a bias for action. One of the people that I listen to quite often that motivates me is his name is Jocko Willink, and I'll put a link to his stuff in this video in the description. But Jocko Willink is a retired Navy SEAL, and he uses a similar term, but his term, what he calls it, is default aggressive. Be default aggressive. Now, you might have a negative connotation with the word aggressive, but it's to paint a picture. Default aggressive, what does that mean? You're going to go for it. You're going to go for it. You're going to act. You're going to move. You're going to work. You're going to act when everyone else is sitting on the sidelines. You're going to get in the game. And I do believe that the term bias for action is actually in the U.S. Army documentation or pamphlets that they use to train people. They're telling people, hey, have a bias for action when there's an action that should be taken. And now, I'm not talking to you today telling you to just be stupid, but I am telling you today to be active, to go for it, to get it, to make it happen. And this week is not going to be a productive week if you sit on the sidelines. You need to get moving. So I want to challenge you, develop a bias for action. How do we do that? Okay, write it down. Bias for action. This phrase needs to echo in your mind when you are deciding whether or not to do something. Have that phrase rattling around in your brain. Write it down. Say it to yourself. Put it on your mirror. Have a bias for action. Text it to yourself. Write down a note. Put a reminder in your phone. Whatever you got to do, get it in front of yourself. You need to develop a bias for action. You got to go for it. It's Monday. It's time to go after what you're on this earth to do. And you're going to be productive. You're going to move forward. You are going to do great things. All right. Thank you again so much for watching. This is Practical Productivity. Keep your eyes out for more videos. And as always, be productive, people. Stay productive. Make those little actions every day that are going to build up to massive results. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you soon. Peace out.